Good evening. In 16 hours, the state of Idaho is scheduled to execute Thomas Creech. He's Idaho's longest-serving death row inmate. The 73-year-old was sentenced to death for killing a fellow inmate, David Jensen, inside a state prison in 1981. Creech is convicted of 5 murders total. He's been linked to even more murders, most recently a California cold case from 1974. The Ada County Prosecutor's Office says he previously claimed to have killed dozens more people. And as we reported last night on the news at 10, Creech's attorneys want the U.S. Supreme Court to step in before his execution tomorrow. They filed a petition late last night asking the nation's highest court to review a decision the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals made on Friday, where they declined to delay Creech's execution. While that petition is pending, Creech's defense wants the Supreme Court to stay his execution. This centers around Creech's January commutation hearing, where they say an Ada County prosecutor made, quote, false bombshell allegations. In that hearing, they say the prosecutor connected Creech to that unsolved murder in California that I just mentioned and claimed the murder weapon in the Idaho case for which he was sentenced to death had Creech's name on it. University of Idaho law professor Richard Seaman says 11th hour petitions like this are standard. He says justices do have to address this. We will likely hear something today, but it's unlikely they'll side with Creech.
So it's a fire alarm, right? All hands on deck in these kinds of applications, and so they are prepared to act quickly. Look, statistically, it's unlikely that that the execution is going to be stayed any more than temporarily. But we will hear from them one way or the other.
Seaman says the most likely scenario is one justice grants a very temporary stay until the rest of the justices have a chance to consider granting a longer-term stay on his execution. If in the unlikely situation they grant a long-term stay, Creech would not be executed tomorrow, and this case could play out for several more weeks, even months. During that